to release the brake and just hit the gas.
Oh, amazing. I love gas. I'm very gassy, so I just gotta
Ah!
put the pedal to the metal. Oh,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm so excited to be the first one of the year.
You're the first one. You're the starter. You're the
I
starter.
know. I know. I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing.
I love your energy. I was just telling them, I'm sure you were listening. I had the pleasure of meeting you when I was working the brunch, and it was so great to be able to connect with you, give you a little short message, right? And I knew at that point, I reached out to you, I think like maybe a week or two after, and said, do you want to be part of Reading the Queen? And I put you down to be the starter of the new year.
I know. I'm super honored. Yeah, that was an amazing experience at brunch. And, you know, like I said, those words have still resonated with me to this day. So I'm really excited for today and for our little session right now.
Oh my God, it'll be so much fun. So we'll do a little session, like I'll give you some information, whatever I get. You've watched, you've seen. I did Kate Moss. I hope that she's watching. I sent her an invite. I don't know if you sent her an invite also, but I did send her
I
an
think
invite.
so too, yeah.
Okay, to pop on and watch. So, yeah, we'll just do what we get, and we just provide the information. It's a little I Love Dream of Jeannie there. How you got going on? I like that.
It's so cute, right? And look, you can't even see my Christmas tree. I'm blocking the whole Christmas tree because I'm the same shape.
Merry.
It's still Christmas over here. It really is.
Well, tomorrow's what is it? Thursday's little Christmas. So, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. So we keep Christmas up here until probably like February. You know, there's no rules.
I love it. No rules at all. No rules at all. I love that. That's great. Awesome. So yeah, we'll just get started. And like I said, we'll pull some cards for people. We'll make it interactive. We'll make it fun. Did you invite everyone that you wanted to invite already? You did. You got that all taken care of before we get started?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I sent out my invites.
Okay. Perfect. 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 I just want to say if you are following me and not following Barbra Wyre, please do so. She's an amazing queen. She's so much fun, great energy. She's just really tearing it up out there. And I just think that, you know, your energy is amazing. And I love that, right? So that's great.
Thank you.
So please support. We always appreciate that. We have some amazing queens who I've read joining us. Hi, Maya. How are you? So nice to see you. Thanks for joining, honey. Much appreciation. I think Know Me Be Queen is in here as well. We have BFF. We have Whisper 6. We have so many people in here. So much, so great. Okay, perfect. All right. I'm going to ask you first. Do you allow me to connect with you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's just see where the journey takes us first, okay? All right, so I want to say the first thing I feel is that I always start off with where you're from or where you're at. So I feel California, and I know that you're from California because I visited you there, but I don't feel like with other queens where there might have been movement. So I feel like California really is where you've always been your entire time. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I do feel like maybe some movement within California, though. Was there some movement within the state of California that might have happened?
There's been movement within like Southern California.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as like growing up, going between houses in like the East LA area.
Okay.
So there has definitely been movement, you know, down here in Southern California.
Okay, perfect. And then when I get into your birthday, they're showing me the number 4. So I feel like the number 4 is very significant for your birthday in multiple different ways. So does the number 4 happen to be significant in more than one way? Because I'm getting 4s for you.
Yes. My birthday is April 24th. So there's 2 4s in my birthday.
And the 24th, if you take the 2 from the 24, 2 plus 2 would be 4 again, right? So that's why I'm getting the 4s. Do you know what I'm saying? That's very interesting. I love that. Okay.
You're so good at math.
I try. I'm really not good at math. But anyway, I appreciate that. All right, let me just see here. Let's go with why are they showing me? Job. Okay. I feel like you recently started or have been in a new job recently, right? So I'm going within about 1.5 years to maybe 2 years, there was a switch over. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there was.
Okay. I want to say, would you understand, are you in, I feel like you would be in like, it's weird because I feel like you dealt with customers, but then there was a switch over when you did this new job. Do you understand the switch over with this new job? Are you in some type of purchasing?
I'm actually, the switchover does make sense because the role I'm in right now, I'm in the logistics supply chain industry.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely start off customer service, but it has switched with a promotion recently.
Is this for, I'm seeing, Appliances. Do you understand appliances? Do you work for an appliance company or something with appliances?
I work for a company that helps other company move their cargo and their freight.
Okay.
And yeah, which would be appliances as well. We do help move appliances within
Okay. I'm getting
California area.
appliances. All right. And I'm also getting something with vehicles. Did you at one time work with vehicles or something that had to do with cars?
Yes, I mean, since 2017, I worked with Uber, and now my main job is working with truck drivers.
Oh my God. Okay. So you're always working with cars. Okay. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Because I'm seeing cars rushing by. Okay. That's interesting. All right. I feel, so let's just go into, baseball. They show me baseball for some reason. Did you play baseball as a child? I'm getting a baseball reference. I know the Dodgers are very big in California, but I'm getting a baseball reference for you as well. Did you at one point play baseball or try to attempt to play baseball? Was there something with that? Because I'm just getting something with this reference, and I feel like it's important and significant.
Yes. I played baseball my entire life growing up. When I was younger and in high school, I played high school baseball.
Okay.
I played high school baseball. It was a huge part of my life and my family's life.
Okay. And would you understand Dodgers? Because I keep seeing the Dodgers like as a main symbol. So I feel like your family is very, very into baseball and the sport. Do you understand that?
Oh yeah, definitely huge Dodger fans.
Okay.
My dad, my uncle, my sister, huge Dodger fans.
Okay. Okay. I'm also getting something with you with career where I feel like you had your heart set on something and there was an automatic switch or a change. Do you understand this?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Because I am being drawn, just say yes or no. For some reason, I feel there's a lot of medical references around you for some reason. And I feel like there might be people that also work in medical industry that you might know in family. So I am getting something heavily with medical. And I feel like this weighs heavily on your heart for some reason, because I feel like you were drawn to a certain passion. I am being drawn to like doctor, assistant, head type of nurse, or even possibly a doctor. I see you for some reason in a hospital. For multiple reasons, I'm seeing you in hospital. So I don't know why I'm being drawn to this, but I feel like you are not doing what you really feel like you should be doing, or there was a switch or a change for some reason within this passion. Does that make sense to you? Do you understand this?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I can elaborate on it. I mean, growing up, I've always, yeah.
Just elaborate a little bit on it, because I do feel like there is something about you, and I feel like you almost even started on the trajectory to even go into this direction, because I do feel like you might have witnessed or seen certain medical things at one point. Does that make sense to you? So I just want
Yes.
you to elaborate on that fact only, nothing else medical, because I do feel a lot of other medical reference with you that's coming into my head right now. But if you could just elaborate on that portion, that would be great for just some
Yeah.
validation for the people watching.
Yes. Growing up, I wanted to be a doctor, and that's also faltered or changed between being that and a physician's assistant.
Okay.
And when I started college, I started biology pre-med. That's
Oh
where
my
I
God.
initially started. And I did, I had the opportunity to shadow a surgery, an orthopedic surgery, my freshman year of college.
That's amazing. Okay. That's amazing. And I feel like this is something that you wish you could do, but you don't. There's like no follow through. Do you understand? Like it just
Mhm.
like it just kind of like fizzled out. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes,
And
definitely.
there's a couple of reasons behind that. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, because I can feel what those are, and this does weigh on you. I do feel like um, it. I want to say it's holding you back a little bit. So you need to figure out a way to relinquish and heal from that and let that go. Because if you are truly not going to fulfill or move forward in that direction and you have this want still, it's going to hold you back, right? To really get any other success in what you're doing. Because I know you're doing what you're doing for work, right, throughout the day, but it's really not a passion. And I don't feel there's a true enjoyment or love. You are doing work for work, right? I do feel you love your drag, and I do feel like you come alive when you're in drag. But I do know that your heart really belongs in another area. Does that make sense to you?
It does. It does. Yeah, it really does make sense to me.
Okay. Okay. You're very close to family, so I want to say family is very, very supportive. So I do get a really strong support system for you, right? I do feel like parents are around you tremendously, very, very strong. They believe and they do support in everything that you do. So I don't feel there was ever any type of bringing you down or making you feel like, you know what, this is not what we want you to do. This is not what we see you. So I do get a really strong support there. I do want to say that I do feel sibling with you. I do get female. So I want to say that there is a female. This female would be a sister. And I'm being drawn to the month of June for her. Do you understand June for her?
Yes.
Okay. I feel you are very, very connected. I feel that you are basically two peas in the pod. You get along really, really great. And I do feel like you've shared a lot of experiences together is what I'm getting. So there's been multiple journeys up until right now that as brother and sister you have gotten to share, right? That you have memories to treasure. Do you understand that?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. And I want to say that some of these memories are not all good memories as well. I do feel like there has been some hardship, but because of your closeness, you were able to help lift each other up or get each other through it. I do feel that she is older than you. Do you understand that?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Okay. I'm getting like 5 to 6 years. Does that make sense to you?
It does. 7.
Oh, okay. Okay. Close. Okay. My spirit guides are showing my nails. So does she do something with nails or is she into nails?
Yes. She's obsessed with getting her nails done and nail art and
Okay.
all things nails. Yes.
Okay. Because I also feel like with her, I'm getting like she had a dream or a vision and that also kind of fizzled. Do you understand this?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I do understand that.
All right. Okay. It kind of just like fizzled out too, right? It never came to fruition, right? So I just feel like there was definitely something there.
Correct.
I feel unmarried, no children with sister. Do you understand that?
Yes. Yes. Unmarried, no children.
Okay. I feel she does struggle with relationship too. I get roller coasters with her.
Roller coasters. I could see how that how
Okay.
that can. Mhm.
Okay. Mom's birthday's coming up. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it is. It's coming up soon.
Okay. They're showing me around Valentine's Day, right? And with Valentine's Day, they're showing me chocolate. They're showing me sweets. I'm being drawn to your mother being a huge sweet eater. Do you understand this? Does she enjoy cake and cookies and chocolate and baking and everything that has to do with dessert? I just feel like she just loves everything sweet.
She loves to indulge. She loves to indulge. There's always a cake made every time I visit her and cookies randomly. She just brings them over too. She's obsessed with chocolate and cookies and cakes. Yeah, she loves to bake.
Oh, God, I love that because I'm getting a lot of sweet stuff, which is quite interesting because I feel like when it comes to I feel like she doesn't like sweet drinks though. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I can't. Yes, because there'd be times when she orders the iced coffee. She's like, "It's too sweet. I don't like it."
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I don't
You know, she's
like
very particular.
Yeah, she don't like the sweet drinks, and even when it comes to like, I feel like an alcoholic beverage, she doesn't like it to be sweet. Like I'm being drawn to like she's a simple girl, right? So I feel like wine and beer. Do you understand for her wine and beer?
Wine and beer, wine and beer.
Okay.
Now beer bloats her, so now she just likes plain seltzers.
I love it. I love that. Okay, let me see here. All right, I want to go back into medical here. I'm getting a sense of huge gratitude for you. And I'm getting a sense of selfless or selfless act for you as well. So would you understand that?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right, so let's go. I'm automatically also, so they're bringing me back a couple of years. I'm going back to 2014, 2015, somewhere in this area. Do you understand this time frame?
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
You understand a huge, so they show me a bolt of lightning, which to me is like a storm, chaos, shock. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm getting nervous.
Does dad begin with they're showing me double A's for dad. Do you understand double A's for dad?
Yes, that's his initials.
Okay. And like with you, with the double fours, can you understand double eight for dad?
Yeah. His birthday is 4/28, 4 days
Okay.
after mine.
Okay. So there you go. So there's the 8 again. Okay. There's something with mobility with dad. Do you understand? For some reason, I see him in a wheelchair, or I see him with assistance with walking or not being able to mobilize well. I also feel something with legs with dad. Do you understand issues with legs with dad? Because I feel pain in my legs, right? So I do feel that it's a difficult movement for him. All right. I do get struggle. What I do want to say though is I get a very, very positive vibe and positive outlook and energy from dad. So I feel like no matter what is going on, there's always a smile on the face, no matter how drastic or dramatic the situation might be. Do you understand that? I'm trying to just see if I can get what's happening here. I feel disability. Is he on disability? Do you understand this?
Yes, he is in a wheelchair and he is very hard of walking.
Okay, and you understand disability for him, right? Because I do feel he is on disability or on some type of work financial compensation or something like that. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. Yeah, it does.
Okay, all right.
His like social
Okay.
security. Yeah.
Okay. There's some type of connection between you and him that I think if the bond wasn't there when you were born, the bond is there now even stronger. I almost feel like as much as you are a part of him, he has now become a part of you. And I feel like there's a shift or a change in what has happened. And this is being drawn to this selfless act that I'm getting that you participated in. So there, so just to give a little bit of a background for people here, right, who are watching to understand, a lot of times as psychic mediums, we pull references that we build in our mind from experiences and from people that we have learned or grown from along the way. Okay, so they're showing me a reference of my friend and his father. All right, and I'm just going to assume based on this reference that it's very similar to what you went through. I am being drawn to the spine, and I'm being drawn to a blood condition. Do you understand this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
So I just want to say that unfortunately, my friend was not able to help his father, right? Was not a match. But I'm getting something about a match or 2-in-1. So I want to say that you are a match or you helped your father in some way with being a match. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it makes perfect sense to me.
Okay. I do want to say that I feel that as you know, it's as much as he's doing well, it weighs heavy on everyone every day.
Yes, it's still very much a situation we have to deal with head on.
Yeah. I'm being drawn to some type of blood condition or blood illness. Do you understand this?
Yes, I do. Back in 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, he was diagnosed with leukemia,
Okay.
acute myeloid leukemia to be exact, which is a blood cancer.
Okay. I mean, I feel he has a really positive outlook. I do feel that his energy is what's really helping him get through this. A lot of support from family, right? And that's what's really pushing him to get through. All right. He's been doing well. I feel he's been doing well. I do feel there are struggles and there are moments of struggle, right, with him, especially with the mobility is where I'm really being drawn to. All right. That's really what's becoming difficult. I'm also getting something with diet with him. Do you understand this?
Diet, yes. He's always struggled with that. And of course, since having a cancer diagnosis, you do have to be strict with that.
Yeah, I know. It's very difficult. I do feel, though, a very strong connection, right, between the two of you. So I'm going to say that I feel positive, strong energy for 2022 moving forward, okay? I'm not a medical medium, so I can't diagnose or anything of that nature, but I'm just going to say that I am picking up on the connection between the two of you, the illness, and what that has done for both of you together. and the healing. And I feel like it has actually, it has made you grow spiritually in so many different ways by being part of this type of journey. Does that make sense to you as well?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what's happened has really changed me as a person in the past 5 to 7 years.
100%, yeah. And would you understand, has this played a part in your movement forward in the medical field?
Oh, very much so.
Okay,
Yes.
because there's where that's coming into play now. Because now I'm starting to understand and see the bigger picture where all this has happened, right? And where this is all stemming from. So it makes a lot of sense now. All right. All right, so now I want to say, so there is someone here that's coming through. There is someone, he's been giving me a little bit of the information about your dad. I don't feel like he's related to your dad, but he's coming through almost like a father figure. Would you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. This man comes across to me as almost a biker kind of feeling kind of man, but yet like a teddy bear at the same time. So by appearance, you might think he would be like a biker dude, but he really is like a really big teddy bear. And he's telling me that I'm like a father to him. I'm like a father to him. So that to me means that he was a big part of your life, or in like really involved, or you would interact with him tremendously. All right.
Yes. I'm crying. Sorry.
Let me just, it's okay. I just want to see here. This is actually, so they're bringing me to my birthday. So I want to say, first of all, that I feel like his birthday is around my birthday. So I was in LA for my birthday, as you know. So I'm being drawn to somewhere between the 11th and like, I don't know, like the 19th. He's somewhere within that week. It would be his birthday, right? He would be an October child, okay? But I do feel he'd never made it to his birthday this year. Do you understand this? So I feel like he would have passed really right before his birthday, okay? And he's also telling me that I'm getting a quickness with his passing, right? So this happened quickly. People did not have time to process the passing. People did not have really much time to even say goodbye. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. It caught a lot of people off guard.
Yeah, it was very sudden.
Yeah, I want to say like it happened and people were caught off guard. Didn't have the opportunity to say goodbye or anything like that. I feel marriage. Would you understand he was married?
He had a prominent female figure in his life.
Okay.
That was very close to him, lived with him, but they were actually never married.
Okay, because I do feel a really strong commitment, so almost like a partnership. But I want to say not father, right? Not father figure, no children. Do you understand that? So he looked at you as potentially like a child. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. There's a lot of love, a lot of admiration for you. I think support, always saw you for what you were, no matter what. Like, I'm getting like no judgment. I'm getting like no form of like ill will or anything. It was just all about like, let me help you succeed. Let me help you get to where you need to be. I'm here to be a support system for you. I'm here to really help elevate you, right? I feel like his death shocked the family. I feel he was very close. I feel like your family is very, very close. And he's coming through with a lot of gratitude because there's something with, I'm getting financial difficulty or financial hardship because this caught people off guard and there was no real planned format for this. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So it's almost like he wasn't prepared for it. So there wasn't a way to really handle it, right? So I kind of feel like he lived by the seat of his pants and, you know, he lived for today, right? Not for the future or for tomorrow. So it was just kind of like whatever happened, happened. Do you understand?
Yeah, definitely.
Is this mom's side? Because I just heard mom.
Yeah, it is on my mom's side.
Okay. Does he have multiple sisters? Because I feel like he has a lot of sisters.
Yes, she has a big bunch of brothers and sisters.
Okay, because I'm getting a lot of girls. Okay. So there's a lot of gratitude coming through. Gratitude, right? The family, the support, He just feels like everyone stepped up, did what they needed to do. I am being drawn again to around his birthday. So I don't know if there was two celebrations he's mentioning, but there was something also that was done around his birthday. I don't know if it was another mini celebration or the time of the actual like passing and everything, like where the event happened. I don't know, but he is mentioning something around his birthday. So I don't know if you know about that or that makes sense to you.
Yes, it does. His birthday
Okay.
was actually October 18th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, wow. So this would be an uncle then, because he's mentioning your mom's sister. So that would be your uncle. Is that correct? Okay.
Yes, he's my uncle.
And he's bringing me to your dad's initial. So do you understand an A for him as well?
For
Your uncle?
my uncle,
Yeah.
A. Yes. Well, yeah. Sorry, I grew up calling him,
Something else?
Theo.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I'm just like, oh yeah, his
Okay.
name starts with an A.
Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure. I want to let you know that he is around you tremendously. All right. So he wants you to understand just because he's no longer here does not mean that he's not supporting you any longer or not here helping you. Right. So understand that whenever you feel there's a difficult moment, there's something you're going through that you really are having a hard time really trying to process, looking for a way to get through a decision or whatnot, know that he is still there for you to help you. And he will always show you a sign that will allow you to be able to make the decision that's going to help serve you in your highest good. All right. So the same way that you would talk to him if he was there with you in the house, and I do feel like he came by a lot. He is going to be able to do the same thing for you if you speak to him in your mind, right? Or you just speak to him the way that you would want to, right? Even out loud. He is encouraging communication. So I want to say that I feel like you may have not spoken to him or may have not thought about doing it. So he is encouraging communication. And I want to say that I feel that he is really he's very fascinated by what you do, and he's seeing it. He's very fascinated, and I think he's seeing it from a completely different light, and it's all about support. And he's, I want to say, like, he's living vicariously through you. All right, so I want you to understand that, and I think that he's going to be a really strong force in working and helping your father, right, to get through tough times, to continue to get through this difficult health conditions and all of that as well, right? Because remember, they could do so much on the other side. He is there with another man, an older man who I do feel would have passed a little bit before or a while before, okay? I want to say this potentially feels like it's his father, okay? So he is there with your grandfather as well. They are together, okay, and they are supporting and they are working on the other side.
Awesome. Amazing.
Okay, and I'm gonna leave you with that because I thought that was absolutely beautiful, and a really nice way to end. I love ending with a beautiful message from someone in spirit. So, I hope that you enjoyed this.
I really did. Thank you so much. I mean, everything you just mentioned was about my uncle who recently just passed on in September 24th,
Oh my God.
to be exact. Yeah, and I practically grew up at my grandma's house where he lived, and I was with him every single day during the school year, during the summer. He taught me a lot about creativity, and he really helped form the person I am today. So everything you're saying is just it was really, I think it's definitely a bit of closure I needed because it was a really, really sudden death.
It was quick. I do get a quickness. I'm getting like a snapping with the fingers, right? So it is quite quick, and I feel like people were very caught unexpected by it.
Yes, definitely. Everybody in my family was very, caught off guard. And
Yeah,
it's still, weighing heavily on us right now.
I know. I almost want to feel somewhat tragic. Do you understand that?
Yes, yeah. It was. I mean, it was not expected, and just the details of it was pretty tragic.
Yeah, I can imagine. So there is definitely tragedy with the passing. He's not showing me much about it. I want to say that I think that it's because he does not want people to kind of relive or really rethink about the memory of it, right? But I am getting tragic, and it was not the best format, right? So we're just gonna leave it at that, okay? Any questions? Anything that you want to talk about or validate or whatnot, I do just want to touch on your drag. I do feel that for someone who's been doing drag, and I'm getting a very short period of time, right? Like maybe 3-4 years. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah, 3.5 years.
I want to say that your trajectory is like really just taking off quickly, and I feel like people are taking to you tremendously, and I think it has a lot to do with your spirit and your vibe and your energy is what's really giving off this really great trajectory for you, right? I also want to say that the universe is also blessing and providing you all of this because of all of your selflessness that you have done up until this point, right? So you have given up a lot to really be able to give back to others that you love. And the universe is recognizing this and is giving it back to you now in other ways. So I want you to understand and know that you are being repaid, right? With so much gratitude in so many different ways. So I'm really excited for your journey and really excited to see where it's going to take you over the next couple of years.
Thank you. And just to validate what you were saying about, as far as the selfless act goes, that was in 2015, actually, when my dad was diagnosed with leukemia.
Okay.
He needed a bone marrow transplant to survive.
Oh,
and
God.
yeah, I was his match to do the bone marrow transplant and to undergo that process. So when he said, oh, your dad, you've become more of a part of his life, I mean, a piece of me is literally inside of his body now.
Yeah.
My bone marrow. And and that's definitely changed our trajectory in our relationship. And it's also changed my viewpoint on the medical field.
Oh, yeah.
And, wanting to pursue a, career in the medical field.
I love that. I love that. I think it's just opened you up in so many different ways. And I think it's helped you in so many ways as well. So I think that as much as the situation is somewhat not the best and slightly tragic, so much love and light and beauty is coming out of it still. Do you understand what I mean by that? So
Yes.
You have to look at all of the positive as well coming out of it. And it's just so beautiful and so exciting, right? To just see everything start to blossom. I'm excited. I will send love and healing for your father to continue on a beautiful journey, right? With pure support into this year and to make sure that he's healing as well as he can, right? And whatever he can do with the mobility to his best of his ability as well is going to be really what's going to help him as well.
Amazing. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. All right. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to pull a card for you, and then we're going to start pulling cards for people. All right. So let me pull your card first, and then we'll talk. Then we'll get into how this is going to go with everybody else.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. All right. And we're going to do cards for people. So if people would like a message, we'll be able to do that. Right. So very simple. All you have to do is basically follow. If you follow me, you follow Barbara as well, you will be able to get a message in a card, right? So I'll be able to see the follows come up, right? Because you can just do it from the drop-down screen, right? So that's going to be the caveat here for a message, and we'll reiterate that again before we get started, okay? So your card, I'm pulling from a new deck that I just received from my sister over Christmas. So I'm very, very excited. It's Moonology. And you have faith in your dreams. That's what this card says here. Have faith. Can you see that? Okay. Have faith in your dreams. And it says basically not to give up. Situations are taking shape, okay? And you're nowhere near the end of where your story needs to be finalized, right? This is a card reminding you that you have to keep on working towards your journey. Do not slow down. Trust and move forward. With every step, you're getting closer and you're sharpening your skills and your talents, right? It's about having a positive outcome to any situation that's being thrown at you and asking about the universe and the earth to keep on giving you all that you need to get to where you need, right? So it's all about focus on what you want, don't look back, be patient, dig deeper, and find really the courage to get what you need out of the situation, all right? And that's what this card is all about for you, right? And I think it's a beautiful card for you because you really are you're living your dream and you're on a great trajectory.
Thank you so much. I feel like I'm in a crossroads right now. So that's very much some validation that I really needed. I'm notorious for just like being in my head and just like, I don't know, not having enough faith in myself. So that really does help me, especially this week.
Yeah, I want to say that I definitely, so regarding the crossroads and where you are, I want to say that you are exactly where you need to be. Okay. And I don't think that you need to really second guess anything. That's just you again in your own head. You have so many things blossoming and happening for you that all the signs are pointing to pure success and a great trajectory. So anything that you're feeling internally is all about your own self-worth and your own self-saboteur, where you need to just find out, why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you holding yourself back, or why are you afraid of the success that really could be coming to you, right? And why are you pushing at it and pushing it back? That's what's important, right? So it's just really about, once you let that go, those doors are going to open, girl, and there's going to be no stopping, right? You're the one kind of like almost putting the brake a little bit on things, right? You got to release the brake and just hit the gas.
Oh, amazing. I love gas. I'm very gassy, so I just got to put the pedal to the metal.
I love that. You got to stop eating certain kind of food, girl, if you got all that gas built up.
I know. I got to start utilizing that natural energy.
I love that. That's amazing. Okay, great. I wanted to say thank you so much, Barbra Wyre.
Oh, well, thank you so much for having me.
Of this beautiful journey. I'm so excited. I love your energy. You're an amazing queen, and I'm so excited for where you're headed. I'm so excited to see everything you're going to accomplish. I don't want you to just don't put any put a lot of trust in what you're doing, and trust into where you're headed, right? And I think that's what's going to really get you where you need, right? Know your self-worth and know that everything that you're doing is paying off. And I think once you truly believe, right, people see it in you, you just need to see it in yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you so much. I mean, that completely resonates with me.
Yeah. I'm so excited. And I'm happy that you were my first queen for the new year. Beautiful way to start the new year.
I know. I mean, thank you so much for having me. I mean, you know, in the future, let me know. I'm totally down to do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm bringing back Sasha Colby, who will
be back
for my 1-year reunion. I'm bringing back Whisper 6. I don't know if you know her. Do you know?
Yes.
Okay. I'm bringing her back for February. I'm going to be bringing back Cake Moss. I will definitely be bringing you back. I will be bringing back Karma Lush. There's a few queens that I'm going to be bringing back that I really enjoyed working with and having a great time with. I'm just going to try to bring back Anita Rose. There's a couple of people that I want to really bring back. So I'm excited for it. Thank you so much for doing this with me. If you know any queens that would be interested, please send them my way. If they would love to do the journey, I would appreciate it. I will see you in February on my visit out there. I'll be working with you. It'll be fun. And
I'll be at Mickey's. I'll see you there.
We'll see you there. Absolutely. Thank you so much for doing this. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you, everyone, for watching another beautiful episode of Reading the Queen. I'm going to send you off with love and light. And have a great evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye,
everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.